Hashtag no music, no intro. Looks a little different. This is a special Saints Block Party podcast. Taylor Swift draft? I am joined with all my fucking buddies. Bajan, Joey, Dan, Jake, hashtag white wealth, Chris. We're gonna draft Taylor Swift songs. And I know you're listening or like watching this and like, where does this even come from? Are these guys just trying to get off on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift dating? Fuck that. We have been trying to schedule this fucking draft for months. Months. You have people who live West Coast, East Coast, UK. It has been a nightmare, but we got it done. We are drafting Taylor Swift songs from the Folklore, Evermore, Midnight's album, and each one of us got to add 2 songs from any era of Taylor Swift to the draft pool. Before we go into the draft, I want just us briefly to just talk about how we became a Taylor Swift fan, how we became a Swiftie. We all went to the Eras tour. Everyone in this video and podcast went to the Eras tour this year. I'm going to kick it off to our elder statesman in London boy himself, Dan. Talk to me.
I knew you was going to go with me first. So it was really you guys that did it for me, because you kept going on about Taylor Swift all the time, and I was like, these guys, man, they're just like, what are they talking about? And I think I posted a video on Instagram of me dancing at a friend's party to Shake It Off, and Adam was like, it's not real unless you do it to Evermore. So I started listening to Evermore, and I was like, that was it.
Like,
I was in Evermore, Folklore. And then Midnights, and then I worked my way back, and I was like, Lover, this is amazing, Reputation, and then Red, and I'm just like, now I'm all in. Next thing I know, I'm standing at the sofa with Adam and our two daughters, and we're just vibing and loving life. It was just like been an incredible 18 months. I'm not an old school Swiftie, but I'm all in.
I like how I told Dan to dance to Evermore like there's any song on Evermore that you can really dance to.
You haven't danced to Champagne Problems before? I've danced to Champagne Problems once or twice, and then you just kind of end up in the corner crying. But
there were tears coming down his face.
Bajan, talk to me. I think you were the longest Swiftie of all 6 of us.
Maybe. Also, we got Saint City and Me and Saints Block Party. It's like a crossover episode.
We're just missing. Our. I'm not gonna. I almost say like Cubano, bro, like the sandwich.
the Choco Bros.
Cubano chasers.
But yeah, I listened to Folklore during the pandemic, and I think I just hit it at the right time, and I listened to it, and I was like, this is the best piece of music I've ever heard. Then she did Evermore, which somehow topped that. And then I went and listened to the rest and was like, was I wrong about her with all this other thing? Listened to all of it. I was definitely wrong. So I'm a born again Swiftie. So I was late, but I had the same intensity as everybody else. So,
Love it. White Wealth, what's up, Chris? Talk to me.
Man, college roommate put me on, but I'm going to have to fight the Swiftie label. I don't know if I deserve that, and their activity on Twitter.
You had a Taylor Swift draft.
We saw your seats at the concert, sir.
That's more about living life to experience things. Swifties on Twitter are insufferable and should be sent to jail. So I'm gonna ditch the label, but the answer is college roommate put me on. So
like what, a year ago?
Whatever. She still gets the money from the album sales, so I don't really care. And she don't either.
About how fucking young you are, Chris.
Well, that is also true.
You just turned 16, right?
Yeah, dude. I actually just took a driving test. So
your parents got you a Mercedes Benz.
Oh, please, man. Sits in the shop.
I'm sorry, Rolls Royce. You're right, Rolls Royce.
Come on.
Like posh spies up there. Jake, I have known Jake. I think I've known Jake back even when I lived in Texas from the draft countdown days. So that's like what, 16 fucking plus years.
NFL draft countdown. Like before it was draft countdown, before Scott Wright had took the NFL off the front.
Put some respect on Scott Wright's name. Taylor Swift, talk to me. What brought you in?
I feel like there's been waves, like the first wave, I feel like I was in college and Red came out and I was like, oh, shoot, like this is not, because, I'm early 30s, so Speak Now and all that stuff didn't really hit because, you're 16 years old. What are you trying to listen to if you're a dude? The toxic masculinity. But Red came out and I was like, yo, this hits really good. And then I heard Lover and I was like, okay, there's something here. But like Folklore, like Bijan was talking about earlier, like that came out like at the perfect time when nothing else is going on. And like there's all of a sudden it's out of nowhere too. And I've been the national head since like 2013. Saw them in concert. It's like my favorite band. And so when I'm listening to it, first time, entirely blind, entirely just no idea that Dessinger's on there playing guitar. And I'm like, yo, this sounds like the National album. Like this is like, I didn't know that. I know I wanted this. I didn't know I needed this. And then like you go back to it each time and you're like, like she just wrote incredible songs. And then you go back through the backlog and Speak Now. You're like, dang, she was really out there just singing. And I was singing. So, I'll fight this Swiftie label as well.
Okay.
But mostly because of how high it's gone in the Travis Kelce era of like everything blown up. Like I have my Eras concert ticket tour movie thing for next week, opening night Friday.
As I'm sure most of us do.
So maybe I'm fighting it, and I'm fighting it the same way that I fight other things, where it's deep down it's true, but I just don't like the label.
Don't like the label.
Yeah, don't call me a Swiftie. I'll admit it. I'm doing a Taylor Swift draft on Friday night. Like it's true.
There you go.
I'll lean in.
Thank you. Thank you. Just saying.
Yeah.
Man. Joey Plague.
Y'all waxing poetic. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
What?
No, I got put on the Folklore. Masterpiece. Evermore. Masterpiece. Like Bijan went back, got down with everything from the past, and then Midnight's just hit different for me. So,
dude, you did there.
Maybe I'm a Swiftie. Maybe I'm a Swiftie. What did I do? Did I do something I didn't even try to?
The hits different line right there.
Hits differently, bro. Come on.
I guess I'm a Swiftie at my core then, huh? I wasn't even trying.
That's subconscious right there.
Just natural. Yeah. Just natural.
Also, Jake, are you not Chris's dad? Because you look like you could totally be father and son.
No, I'm like 30, bro. I'm 32.
Joey, in the same way that you and every other
You're 32
white man
and he's 16. That works. You had him when you were 16?
Breaking news.
I'm just, do you guys see it?
A little. Now that he said it, I see it.
Let's see Joey without a beard. We might see it there too. I mean, it just
You'd be thinking I was 16 too, huh?
There's not a ton of variation in the gene pool.
Okay, I gotta beat the busy allegations tonight.
In America, you're all related. Let's be honest. We've seen your ancestry trees on the Discord. You're all related, all of you.
Well, not all of us.
Yeah,
somewhere down the line. Washington's there somewhere, Adam. You know he is. And Jefferson.
I ain't related to y'all. First generation American, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so I wanted just to add to mine, because I didn't answer it. Funny enough, like I used to have Taylor Swift blocked on Twitter because, like Jake was saying,
the most shocking thing that's going to come out on this topic.
That's like the sky is blue.
Exactly. Because it was just it was very early Twitter, and I just wasn't a fan of her music, and she was like everywhere, and just wasn't my thing. Boom, blocked. And then it seems like Folklore for a lot of us was just that it just hit, it just dropped. And when it came out, I didn't have any thought to listen to it, but then the reports or reviews of it was like a completely different side of Taylor Swift. Her music, it was more acoustic, more folksy, not so much her pop route. I was all right, let me just give it a listen, and listen to it all the way through, and I was like, what was that masterpiece I just heard. So then to be fair, I came in, so she had dropped Folklore and Evermore. So I came in like right after Evermore dropped. And here we are doing a Taylor Swift draft on a Friday night. So I hope people aren't
Saturday morning for some of us.
Oh gosh.
that dedication for that, man. So draft rules. This is a 6-person draft. Fantasy football rules. There's no trading. It is a snake draft. Another rule: when a track is drafted, that track's every version of that track is drafted. It's not so if you draft All Too Well, every single version of All Too Well is drafted for the person that is drafting it. We're to assume if there is a Taylor's version of the track, that is the track that is being drafted. That's the version of the track that is being drafted. There were 54 songs from Folklore to Midnights, including all the deluxe tracks, with us adding 2 tracks from each era, 66 tracks. There are 6 of us. Our albums will compose of a 11-track Taylor Swift album. After the draft, after the podcast, we are to create a track order of the songs we drafted, and we put to social media and get votes for what the best album is and go from there. Are there any questions, any rules? Oh, I wanted to say this before we started recording, but I didn't. Before you draft a track, I need everyone to say, with the first pick of the Taylor Swift draft, I am drafting blah, 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 whatever number you're drafting, so on and so forth. Are we good to go?
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
see how long I keep
Let's
up
go.
to that rule.
I
only first
would be
round.
surprised. Yeah,
It's
I would
only
be surprised if
Bruh,
it's like you're the first pick and you're not going to
that's what I'm saying. I'm
bro.
gonna be picking again in an hour.
No, you're get out of here, bro. An hour. All
I
right,
mean,
so
the way everyone wax poetic.
all right. So, Joey, that is the draft pool. We have the tracks. If you're watching this podcast, the tracks where you see in parentheses were tracks that we added in terms of the 2 tracks that we wanted in the draft pool for the era we picked. Joey, first
Brad,
pick.
I really thought you were about to just read through every track to
No,
get the
bro.
full list.
I think
People
that would
can
have fallen
literally
in
read it.
that would have fallen in the bad podcasting
Yeah,
On
category.
the
bro,
screen,
like,
we have
so
the track listing. It goes as follows.
Joey,
Just leave.
get us started. Oh, let me look.
Peace.
Let me look at my big board. Hold on, before we get going. Oh, this is really important. All right, Joey P, let's get it going.
I'm on the clock.
On the clock.
You guys think you could guess what I'm going to pick?
The Saints Block Party podcast. Taylor Swift.
Can anyone guess what I'm going to pick?
No idea.
Oh, I know. I think I know.
Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you want to guess?
Nope.
Nah.
All right. Let me try and get this word vomit out here. With the first pick in the Saints Block Party podcast Taylor Swift draft, I take Mastermind.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
A little curveball. A little curveball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some would say a reach. I would not say it's a reach. Great first pick.
Okay.
I'll say this. I'm pretty confident it would have got back to me, but that's how
Yes.
much I love that song.
There you go.
You couldn't
There
leave
you
the
go.
draft without it.
Hey,
There.
I respect it.
And with that, I'll talk to the rest of y'all in an hour.
Bajan.
Yes. The second pick.
This is how serious it is.
Before I pick, I'll just do a shameless Saints Block Party Patreon plug. I met all these guys through Patreon, so great community. Get to do fun stuff like this and whatnot. So another reason to join. It's the best
Sir.
$5 I spend a month. So, I'm taking, arguably in my opinion, the best song between Folklore and Evermore. I'm taking
Okay.
Exile first.
All right.
Motherfucker.
It's
was
probably
on the
my
board for me.
favorite Taylor Swift song, and that was the one on Folklore that hit my soul. So
That was on the board for me at 1. So not surprised to see it go there.
I think I just won the
Fucking
draft. I could probably just leave now.
Hunt.
Sorry.
Oh.
It doesn't sound the same coming out of Adams.
Language.
No, I think we're gonna have to leave that one to Daniel.
I'll say as I will. That was the number 2 track on my big board. Gone.
I
Dan.
know what number 1 is. I know what number 1 is.
Talk to me.
Okay, so with the third pick of the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft, this was my number 1 pick. I'm surprised it's still on the board. I'm really sorry, Adam. I'm taking it all too well because it is the greatest Taylor Swift song ever.
I knew it was coming.
I was between those two.
that-
If
that-
that wasn't there, that was my pick.
I
knew it was coming.
literally have a key ring that says "fuck the patriarchy."
He does.
I
It's in
just love
pictures.
this song. It's just amazing. Love it. 10-minute version all day long. I'll listen to it on loop on my journey into work. I love this song.
Draft Nicks
I
are
gotta-
shocked right now. This fell to 3.
I gotta take here.
It wasn't. I had something else lined up. I didn't think it'd be here. At 3.
All right, Jake. What's the take?
The 4-minute version, Taylor's version, is her best version. I think in 10 minutes she kind of rambles a little bit too much. If it was a 7-minute version, it'd be perfect. There's about 3 minutes of her just talking about like all types of stuff. But how tight the song was for 4 minutes, that's the version, you know.
See,
this is
all my favorite bits are in the 10-minute version. All the bits
Same.
I
Okay,
love the
fair.
most,
Same,
she does
same.
have in the 4-minute
Fair.
version. So I get what you're saying. If she squeezed
Yes.
them
The
into a
fact you
7-minute
got both
version,
is
then,
garbage,
yeah,
though.
I mean,
you already
Yeah,
got
he-
the 2
he-
best songs.
He has them all. He has
got
all
both
versions
versions.
of it.
Damn it.
I'm up with the where am I at? 4th pick of the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft. I draft Ivy.
Knew it. Knew it.
I knew it.
If you know me, you knew what the pick was going to be.
If you're not blocked on Twitter,
Adam, I
you
didn't
see him
even
say
have
it all the
it
time.
on my board. I didn't even have it on my board because I knew you would take it before it became a point for me.
All right. Oh man, this is getting heated. I wanted to say this. I'm like in 5 fantasy football leagues because of the Saints Block Party podcast. Dynasty regular leagues. I did not study. I did not care about a draft as much as I do about this draft. Like this is serious.
It's probably the most nervous I've been for a draft.
Chris,
With the
Let's go.
5th pick in the draft, I'm gonna have to go with the Lakes.
Oh,
Okay.
No,
Wait,
I'm
what
sorry.
that was my surprise song in Chicago on June 2nd. And I was going to
what's
show
my
up with a
second
sticky
choice?
note that said the Lakes no matter what. Like
he
draft
said
day where he pulled-
the
Lakes.
Lakes. He
Oh,
took
yeah,
the Lakes
yeah,
from
yeah.
the Dan.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It was
I
my
really do
second pick.
apologize.
I love
But
it.
it-
I love
I
this
thought
song.
it was, I
You
thought it was
might be
going to be
able
the
to
third.
get Dan to overpay in a trade for that one.
No
I
trade.
mean, it's a classic. I'm sorry.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Great song.
The last person who joined the draft.
Yeah.
What we got?
with the 6th pick in the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft. I pick Champagne Problems because that's how I feel right now after All Too Well and the Lakes have gone off the board.
Great
And
choice.
it's been a
Great
rough
choice.
time for me.
I mean, you got the best Evermore track, in my opinion. So
You know, I'm gonna parlay off of that and pick what I think is the second best one. And I know this is blasphemy because Ivy's already off the board. I've said I'm the national head, picking Coney Island.
no.
Damn it.
I needed to.
I knew it wasn't getting back.
I that's like a second one off of without a wild
That
card.
was
I would say
That
like
was
this
the
group
one.
probably likes Coney Island more than the Taylor Swift population, so you weren't getting that back on the way back.
No,
that was
it
getting
wasn't.
taken by somebody.
Nope, it wasn't.
I picked up on that and I had to move it up. Like I was thinking like, oh, I could probably get cute here and
Yeah.
like pick something off.
If you
But nope. I'm not
if you follow
taking a big
me
hit.
or Adam on Twitter, we've definitely like responded back with Coney Island lyrics like back and forth, just like
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Back
It had to be done.
Back to White Wealth. Back to Chris.
Alrighty, with the 8th pick in the draft, I think I'm gonna have to go with right where you left me. Another bonus track for me.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Going double bonus on his team. All right.
Right. Back to me. I was hoping that the draft board fall like this to me, and it did. The 9th pick of the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft. I draft August.
Fucking knew it.
Good choice.
I thought
Knew
that
it.
would be your first
Great
round
choice. No, Ivy was always going to be his first round pick. Always.
pick. Yeah. If you had the 6-7 double, that would have been the back to back, and you'd probably be floating like I am right
you
now.
know me.
Yes.
Dan, back to you, sir.
So with my second round pick, I've lost what number I'm on, so forgive me. I am
You're
taking
fine.
another wildcard song. My wildcard song, the best bridge Taylor Swift has ever written. I'm taking Cruel
Oh.
Summer.
Nice. Good
I
pick.
knew it. As soon as that man said best bridge, I knew what was coming.
Yep.
That
One bridge
moment-
alone, that's probably going first overall in a Taylor Swift bridge draft. So
Ooh.
For me,
That's a-
that was the best moment of the Eras tour when me and Adam went. When she said, "Do any of you happen to know the words to this bridge?" The place erupted. It was unbelievable.
Soldier Field was shaking on that one for me, which I was a little bit nervous. That's an old field, and it was like shaking back and forth. I wasn't in the Chris seats. I was up 300 levels, so it was shaking a little bit.
Moderate wealth. John,
what number pick are we on?
just say second round, bro.
Second round.
We're
All
good.
right.
We don't have to do numbers anymore.
Yeah. All right.
Joey's
Yeah.
thanking God right now.
With my second round pick in the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft, I'm going Maroon.
Okay.
Probably
Is
my
it-
favorite Midnight's track. So
Let me see what's
First
on
one
the
off the
board
board,
here.
right? First Midnight track off the board.
No, number one
Mastermind.
overall. Come on.
No.
Mastermind.
Oh, my bad.
Set this shit
My
off
bad.
right.
I
Sorry, excuse my language.
totally blanked on it.
Man, multiple
Jeez.
songs that I wanted
Yeah.
are gone.
Rust like
Where we
grew
at
between
here?
telephones, man.
Is it back to me?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Come on.
Double up.
I can't double up on Midnights.
Double
But
dip.
I can because I double up here. Okay,
I think I know where you're going. Oh.
give me Invisible String
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
I
that's a
like
great one.
that. Good song.
and let me consult my board that I told you guys I didn't put together.
I'm playing it cool, but I've got a board I don't even know about.
But I have a board.
I got a tiered out board right here. So
All right.
Give me Endgame.
ooh.
Oh, you
My
fuck!
bonus
Yeah,
track.
love Endgame. When I
Yep,
see you put
yep.
that,
Dude,
I thought, can I get that as a late steal?
Swifties hate that song, which is crazy. Like,
Well, sorry to the Swifties that are
yeah,
going to be
no,
listening.
I
Just-
hate that
just
song.
the
They're
whole
like, that's insta
Big
skip.
just the whole big reputation bit she does. I fucking vibe off that.
Mhm.
I love it.
Mhm.
Rajan, back to you. Sorry, I'm looking down. If you're
Yeah.
watching, I am consulting my big board. But we're
I got time here. I guess I'll go ahead and start removing stuff.
With my third round pick in the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft, I'm going My Tears Ricochet.
Good pick.
Let's go
That
on.
was on my
yeah.
board.
Dan.
So with my third round pick, I'm taking what was my second pick on my big board without the wild cards. I'm taking the song which has got one of the most beautiful, painful lyrics I've ever heard. I'm taking "'Tis the Damn Season."
Mm.
That
Good one.
leave the cold, warmest bed I've ever known. Oh, that hits every time.
We're flying.
My album is hella sad right now.
No.
All sad songs. All sad songs.
I thought mine was going to be sad, but getting Cruel Summer just
Oh
gives it
shit.
a little bump.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go. Yeah.
It is back to me. With the third, with my pick. Oh, I can't even fucking say it.
It's a good
In
thing you
the-
don't podcast or anything.
Good thing. In the Saints Block Party, Taylor
Look at the
Swift
nerves.
draft. My third round pick, Hulks.
Oh,
Hoax.
Hulks.
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Little reach.
I don't hate it.
All right, with my third round pick, my Davenport selection, Karma is
Whoa.
that girl,
Oh.
like Ra. I'm gonna go with Karma for the Ice Spice feature. That's what I'm looking for right now.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
Ah.
facts.
I've seen Karma been included on a couple of Halloween playlists as well on Spotify. Not sure what the connection is there, but
Karma is a cat.
Her management's paying
Oh,
for that
yeah.
one to be included. I don't.
yeah.
You-
like
you-
they're paying for Travis Kelsey to be included.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake,
All right.
got the double dip.
I have the double dip. First end of the double dip. We're gonna add on to the sadness. We're gonna go with "This Is Me Trying."
Mm.
Yeah. We
cross
are.
that off my list.
Yeah. That I'm doing okay. I promise. You can look at my life and my picks. I promise they're not correlated.
Do we need to get Miguel to give? Do we need Miggy to give us all a little bit of help after this, just to get us through the sadness?
And I'm gonna quadruple up on the sadness on the rap.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
I know.
Just
I know what
kidding.
you're
On
taking.
Wildest Dreams. I gotta make sure Wildest Dreams gets back to me. That's I need that one.
Didn't want to chance that one.
That I didn't want to chance it. I almost chanced it. It was sitting there, and that's my favorite of her like big singles, especially on the parts that came out before. Pretty much Love Her Forward. Like I think that's the one that has the most kind of sound that she ends up coming out with later. Like there's a lot of like
Right.
lightness to it. It just flows so great. So it's gonna fit in great on my tears just falling everywhere.
You gotta break it up. You gotta break up the sadness with something.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It's an underratedly sad song though, because it's more about the image that she has of the lover that she can't really all the way have. More the image that she's in love with. That's her wildest dream.
Perfect.
Perfect team. I promise I'm not depressed.
Chris, talk to me.
With my fourth round pick, I gotta go for the one. I think it's one of her better choruses.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Solid
Good.
pick,
Very
solid
good.
pick.
That's like that. The way like that kicks off Folklore. It's the first track, and it's like you hear those first two chords, and you're like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
what's about to happen right now?"
It sets the scene.
I'm
so
doing
well,
good. I'm on some new shit. And it's like,
yeah.
She was on some new shit.
Love it. That's great. Great pick. Great value. In my fourth pick in the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift Draft, I select Illicit Affairs.
Ooh.
You
Okay.
Oh, did you got sniped, Daniel?
Yeah, that was my next pick. Motherfucker. I'm going to reevaluate what I was going to do.
It must be a pain for Dan to just be next to Adam because they both like the same song. So it's just like they're just stealing each other's songs back each round.
All right, Bajan.
Oh man, so I got Exile, Tears, Ricochet, and Maroon on mine. Fair amount of sadness. With my fourth round pick in the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft, I'm gonna take Gorgeous. I need some upbeat stuff on my album right now. So.
Done again.
Oh, it like has everyone who's that is the first track that someone put in the draft pool from another era that person did not draft.
Oh shit, is that true?
Always fun to be a villain.
Someone.
Red went first overall, and you put that one in there. So or
all
second
too
overall.
well. I took all too well.
Or yeah.
I was about to.
Oh
take
yeah, you're right.
Gorgeous
You're right.
my-
That was me because I put all too well, and you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's right.
After Adam took Illicit Affairs, I thought I'll take Gorgeous because I put it in because it's my daughter's favourite Taylor Swift song. So I was like, I'll take that so she knows I've taken it.
Way to make
Bajan's
Bajan feel worse.
Hey man,
I'm not letting
Hey,
it go.
he's not saying
It's a great song. I love it. It's just uplifting. Yeah,
I'm sure your kids are awesome.
upbeat.
I'm sure your kids are awesome, but fuck them kids, man.
Okay, bro.
There ain't no friends in the Taylor Swift draft.
None.
I was going to sell my board again. Oh, I know what I'm taking. Is it me now?
No, it's Joy.
No,
It's back to me
Yeah, bro.
Is
We
it?
might have
already.
skipped Dan.
I
Did we
haven't
skip
had a
Dan?
full round pick.
Yeah, you
You
skipped
skipped
Dan, I
me.
think.
You skipped me.
Oh,
Ooh, controversy.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh, oh.
I
oh,
knew
Do you
that
know
was
what?
coming.
I'm gonna be a decent guy and say let Bajon keep Gorgeous. That's fine.
okay. That's fair of you.
I'm taking Betty because it's the greatest use of the
Good
name
pick.
Inez ever.
Gosh.
Good pick.
That was a great pick.
Great
All
pick.
right.
All draft
Oh,
controversy
boy,
due
dear.
to a snafu. Betty and Gorgeous's careers are going to forever be linked now.
It's like entwined.
So Joey double dips.
Is it back to me now?
Yep.
All right. With my whatever pick this is, I'm gonna go with Evermore.
About time someone took
between-
it off
Love
the
it.
board.
Love it.
I was hoping that would swing back to me. Good pick.
It's a value pick there, 100%.
Yeah.
And with my next pick, to bring the vibe back, Adam, I'm gonna go Lavender Haze.
You know, almost coming. I think we still have the footage of you and Adam singing that one prior
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
previous meetup. So
Go ahead, cut it in. You know, vibes.
All right, my pick. I actually don't. Yeah, I don't have an Exile track yet. So, with my 5th round pick in the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft, I am taking Gold Rush.
It's been a bad time for my big board right now. That was like 3 straight down the line. Great pick. Great pick.
That was the surprise song that we got in
Yeah.
Philadelphia, because she says in that song, with my Eagles t-shirt hanging on the door, and at the time there was like a controversy because people were like, is it Philadelphia Eagles or is it the band the Eagles? And so she kind of starts, so she cleared it up. She's like, guys, come on, it's Philadelphia Eagles, definitely. And we were like, rah! So yeah,
She does not like Hotel California.
Yeah, it's all like, also, who has like band t-shirts if you're like a 12-year-old girl? Like, maybe, I don't know. So I think it is Daniel now.
Okay, so with my 5th pick, just going back to my point, my daughter's favourite album is Reputation. I have to take a song from Reputation. There's 2 on the board left. I'm going to take Getaway Car.
Took mine.
your daughter's
That was
favorite,
the song I threw into
correctly.
the.
She definitely had a bracelet made for that one in Malibu. So
Yeah, she did a bracelet for Adam. She did an Ivy bracelet for Adam as well.
oh, Adam flexing it. Muted.
I cannot hear you, Adam.
Sorry, the hit the interface. Apologize. With my 5th round pick in the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft, I will take Tolerate It.
Oh, that's
More
a good
sadness.
pick. That's a good pick. It's one of the saddest songs, but I love it.
Probably one of her better performances too.
Yes, it's such a heavy song that like I can't listen to it like every time I hear it because it's so heavy, but it's outstanding.
It is like the ultimate song about gaslighting in a relationship. It's like awful, but the way she delivers it is fantastic.
Yeah, I choked up during that performance. Almost got a tear. Yeah,
It's funny story. I was driving home with my daughter just now, picking her up from school, and it came on, and she told me that was her favorite like song and performance from the Eras concert.
Ooh.
Let's go to Chris.
With my 5th pick, I think I need to go Bigger Than the Whole Sky.
Ooh.
That one. Just there are so many quotables from that one.
I thought I could get that one late.
It's all about that IG caption.
Did some force take you because I didn't pray? Like, come on, like that is.
Yeah. Oh, man,
that's a good one. All right, great pick, Chris. Jake.
With the front end of my wraparound, I'm going to pick Willow. I need the first track off Evermore. Great vibes. I think I need something to set the tone before you just start crying the whole time with my album. Nice. And then adding on to it, I'm gonna go with Mirror Ball. That's still on the board, right?
Nice.
Missed that
Yeah,
one. Okay,
there is.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Take it off
Yeah.
my board.
I feel like
Yeah,
we may
that was
have
a
the
that
same
was a
board,
tier
Dan.
tier one song on my board.
Oh.
So
I feel good about my draft, and you guys make me feel so nice about it. Either that, or we all have the same taste in music. So
Probably more the latter.
yeah.
that's okay.
Let's go, Jake. No, sorry,
No,
Chris.
he did twice.
With
Chris.
my
Yeah.
6th round pick, I'm gonna have to go for "Don't Blame Me." I think one of her better songs live.
Facts.
Oh yeah, I
Back
didn't
to
realize
me.
that was on the board.
With my 6th round pick in the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft, I draft Happiness.
You fucker.
That's a fucking beautiful. That's a beautiful song. Beautiful song.
That was my next
It
pick.
it was just there. I couldn't not just.
You could.
I had to.
You could have.
No,
No. Just let it go.
You absolutely could have.
That's the kind of song.
That's the beautiful thing about
it's
this
the kind of
draft.
song you.
Could have.
Yeah.
Joey's so mad right now. He's so mad right now.
Let me go.
That is the
God.
kind of song that you when you've got kids and they're teenagers and they have a relationship that breaks, so you can just play that song to them and just go, look,
Yes.
you're gonna be all right. It's just like
Yep.
she's so good. It's a bit like Me for younger kids. Like Me gets a lot of hate, but I think it's such an empowering song for younger kids to go, just be yourself. You're great. You'll be good.
That's it.
I'm about to walk out of this draft right
And
now.
it's Daniel, not me this time.
Okay, I'm gonna take a song that during the Eras tour I just watched this song and I text Adam, damn, I'm taking Vigilante shit because she looks
I got
another
sniped.
one.
I got sniped.
Damn.
she just looked so good when she did that. Like I was like, damn.
Getting
man.
spicy.
So yeah, I mean the draft room is reeling over here. We thought it was going to be there. Bad intel, from other execs thinking that it was going to last this long. So
You got to fire your scouts, man. Your scouts are giving you bad info.
we just so yeah, we took the private jet to go visit vigilante shit. So we didn't think did a private workout with it and everything. So all right, with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th round pick in the Taylor Swift Saints Block Party draft, I'm gonna go ahead and take Antihero.
I'm surprised
I need a single. I need the track that we're gonna put on the radio.
Yeah.
And just be played every hour on the radio. So
Joey.
Oh man, that was like back to back next picks. So let me, with my, what is this, the 5th round?
6.
Yes.
6th,
Fifth.
Fifth. He's ending the 5th, and then he's starting the 6th.
All right, let
And
me
he's
get
6 starting the 7.
Yeah.
I have 6 tracks right
you're
now.
right.
So
Yeah,
six
six,
and
yeah.
7.
give me 7
Fuck.
as a Pennsylvania guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
You
a
know,
rusted
had to do
white.
it.
You should have picked him in the 7th round for the full effect, especially knowing that you could have picked him in the 7th
I mean,
round.
judging by some of the head shakes, I don't know if it was getting back to me.
But
That
you're the
was-
first pick in the
No,
7th
but you're
round.
doubling up right now, so
Yeah,
you get to pick again.
I thought it was the 5th into the 6th. Like I said, I'm just here
that's
for vibes.
Yeah.
Vibes.
So I don't get fined. I don't want to get blocked on Twitter, Next, I'm gonna take. Let me look and see what was taken here. Give me High Infidelity.
Good pick. Underrated song.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thought that was gonna be your first pick.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the clock. So, my wife is probably going to make me sleep in the guest room for not coming back with 7. That's kind of our song, especially we're going to
You can
go
put it
to
on me.
India
You can
forever.
put it on me. I had a choice.
So,
I had a choice.
yeah, because for her, it's also Pennsylvania under me and all that. So, but hey, game is the game. So, all right, with my 7th round pick in the Taylor Swift Saints Block Party draft, I'm gonna take one of the wild card tracks. I'm gonna take "Ready for It."
Ooh.
Okay. Good pick. Good pick.
I need
Here was.
when we go.
You're welcome for
our
adding
set
that.
list. We're gonna probably come with that, get the crowd hyped.
Yeah.
And I think according to my board, that's like one of the few high energy songs that are left out there. So
it really is.
yeah. So
Dan.
I'm gonna with my 7th round pick. I'm gonna take another high energy song. I'm gonna take Bejeweled.
I fucking love that song. I don't know why I do. Like it's just makes me so happy every time it comes on.
I wore a Bejeweled T-shirt to the Eras tour gig, so I was like, it's one of the upbeat ones there. I think it's a good song. Gets you wanting to move your booty.
Just got
I like it.
And then that one dancer does that back bend to it. Kaylin Saunders' cousin or whatever. So,
no, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Yeah, that's right. So,
all right, it's on me. With in the 7th round of the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft, I draft Peace.
Good pick.
Yo, I literally just put a star next to it on my board. Like, yeah, this is like I'm gonna pick this one here. Like, I feel good about it. And it was a kiss of death as soon as I did it. That's a great pick.
Had to do it.
We
are on to Chris. Yeah.
With my 7th pick, I have to go with The Great War.
Oh,
good pick.
Yep.
There you go.
Chris is having like a very sneaky draft.
That's
It's under the radar. A lot of his picks, I'm not realizing he's picking either. I'm like, oh shit, that's gone. Chris has got that.
I have a feeling Rosenthal will give me at least a B+ on the post-draft grade. So we'll evaluate a couple years down the line, 3 years.
Yeah,
so
we can't too early, but great value. Jay,
you should DM Greg Cosell and see his opinion. Greg Cosell just comes back. You know what? Daniel's draft terrible. It's like, whoa.
Fuck Greg Cosell. What does he know?
Oh.
Well, if he doesn't like my draft, he's not my podcast guest.
Shout out Greg Cosell.
Yeah, I love you, Greg. I love you.
Close us out. Seventh round. Jake, get us started. 8th round.
All right. With my 7th round pick, I will pick Marjorie.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's also a sneaky good bridge on that song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
And then with my 8th round pick, I will take Cardigan. Surprise Cardigan's still on the board.
I'm surprised Cardigan's on the board. I'm surprised Cardigan's on the board. It was on the board.
Well, it's off the board now. But yeah, that was one.
I thought the trilogy would go early doors. That's why I jumped in for Betty when I did.
Come on.
Yeah, so
and you get that music video and the Grammy performance.
I need more star power. I have a lot of songs that are really high quality songs, but I need that like Cardigan. That's gonna hit across the board.
Yes, it will. Heard. Chris.
So I've already paid respect.
Wait, does Jake get 2 songs? Or?
He got 2.
Oh,
Marjorie.
Oh, Marjorie. Okay, sorry.
With my 8th pick, I'm going to have to go with Snow on the Beach. Shout out Lana.
Nice.
That's just...
I couldn't hear her though.
Chris big on the features. Chris big on the features here.
Big on dude, when you got Lana on a track, come on.
The version with more Lana Del Rey is even better.
I almost went to Alabama to see Lana. I mean, Alabama, come on. It just...
Well...
Ryan
Joey... Oh, well.
She played London in the summer, and she was apparently she was fantastic. She played Hyde Park in the summer. She's really good.
She won't perform at any stadium with more than 3,000 seats, but more power to her. Working class woman.
Right.
That is ironic coming from this man. In the 8th round in the Saints Block Party podcast, Taylor Swift draft, I draft Closure.
Man, Adam's gonna have like the chillest album, man.
That was
Adam
on my
has that pop a weed gummy and just chill for an hour.
Will saying weed get them demonetized? Should we scrub that
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah.
Apple podcast?
It's fine. I think it's okay.
No, I'm joking, but you know.
I think Ricky Williams makes enough money off of it.
Dan.
With my 8th round pick of the Taylor Swift draft, I'm going to take Cowboy Like Me because I think, I really want to be a cowboy deep down, but
Good one.
I can't.
I'm surprised it lasted
British.
this long for you, Dan. That's like your track.
Well, G tells me he's going to take me to the cowboy shop in Utah someday, so, I've got my car night hat on. I'm waiting for Yellowstone's next series to drop. What can I do?
All right. So we're in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the 8th round of the Taylor Swift draft by Saints Block Party podcast, I've actually skipped out on a bunch of sad songs, so I'm gonna go sad, beautiful, tragic here. Vibe is getting too upbeat on my album, so we need to bring it down again.
Okay. All right. Zooming right along. Joey with the double dip. Close out 8, start 9.
Yeah, this is getting tough now. Really limited on the folklore and Evermore tracks. Man, let me get a double cheeseburger with some fries. Give me Midnight Rain. Midnight Rain.
Oh, God damn it.
And then at the turn, I'm going to bring it back with... I'm between two here.
Well, don't go with the one that I'm going to pick.
Give me Mad Woman.
Okay. All right. With my 9th pick in the Taylor Swift Saints Block Party podcast draft, I'm going to go Nobody, No Crime. It's also a great feature from Haim on that one. Also, I don't think in Greg Cosell's long illustrious career he's been shouted out on a Taylor Swift themed pod. So
hey, there's only one us.
Yeah.
Right.
Dan.
With my 9th pick, I've got 3 left on my board. I'm going to follow up Bajan on a similar theme. I'm going to go Last Great American Dynasty.
I was between those two on my pick.
They just great storytelling. I think both of them. It's a bit
One of my
different to what she
daughters
does on other stuff.
Yeah, one of my daughters.
I'll say I liked Last Great American Dynasty more when I saw it live. I didn't love it like in headphones. It was like lower, but when I saw it live, I liked it a lot more.
I don't think she did it. I think she did Nobody No Crime instead at Eras. I might be wrong on that. Definitely did.
She did.
Did she do both?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, no. Did she? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did Last Great American Dynasty.
Yeah, she did Nobody No Crime.
She wasn't doing it a lot of places because obviously she had Haim with her, so she did it
right.
Yeah.
Oh man. In the 9th round of the Saints Block Party podcast Taylor Swift draft, I am going to go My Tears Ricochet.
That's off the board, I think. I have that one.
Did I not mark that? Oh shit!
That was my third round.
Yeah.
He thought he was getting the steal of the draft. He waited. I
did. How is he still here? This is why I should have written down my list instead of it being on my phone and going through and deleting because I could just mark out.
Classic fantasy football snafu. He's taken.
I will reverse course and go with Labyrinth.
I thought he was about to say Lavender Haze. Like when he said, also taken Adam.
I'm very curious to see if my final 2 picks make it back to me, or if I'm gonna have to scramble.
Same.
With my Ninth round pick. I'm gonna have to go with Sweet Nothing.
Oh,
There you
what's a
go.
good one?
Just kind of smooth. It's
Jake
not,
is over there.
it's not my favorite, but you know,
Jake is stressed, man. Stressed.
Well,
So that
imagine
one-
being Jake, that your song is taken and Chris describes it as.
No.
Chris, I don't really like it. It's anyone I saw on the ball.
all
Jake's
I'm
like,
saying is
"Fucking
this is really like the UDFA territory. I'm just gonna try to lock it up
bro.
for
No,
4
there's
years.
still value on here. There's still
gosh,
value
yeah.
on here.
No, we're not doing that.
I've got at least 3 that I want
Yeah.
that are still here.
I said
Yeah.
what I said.
Yo,
I'm
Jake,
sorry.
I'm pretty sure Chris has a mole in your draft room, man.
You know, I will say this.
I
I was
mean, they're in
hoping
the
that
same
would-
house, so
Hey, keep it down there. Oh gosh.
Jesus.
That's why I love that Jake has a highlighter, man. Like just all.
I got a highlighter. I got a pen. Fantastic. I got.
I got
Where's the
my number
visor?
2 pencil. Y'all probably haven't seen one of these like since the 90s. So,
I got one on my desk.
I've gone full mechanical at this point in my life. So with
Oh man.
my 9th round pick, I'm going to pick my the song I brought to the table, "Death by a Thousand Cuts." I think it's her most underrated song. I think when you hear her play it on the NPR Tiny Desk, you're like, oh, how come this song didn't blow up? I had the same thought about All Too Well, and All Too Well did blow up. Death by a Thousand Cuts. I just love the song. And then go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just love the fact that when you put it into the pool, you just specifically said you wanted the NPR
Tiny
version
Desk.
as well.
Yeah,
very specific.
Well, that's the one that fits the vibe of everything else going on in here. Like,
There you go.
I
love it.
think when the album version just wasn't produced super great. I think Clean was another one I almost put in there. I think Clean, if there's a better version on 1989 when it comes back out, there's a better Taylor's version. I think that one blows up, but I just think that one just sounds a little bit too much like a 8-year-old playing on the little Casio piano. Yeah. And then with my 10th round pick, this is where you start looking at who can provide value. And I got singles. I got an opener with Willow. I got 2 singles, but I need a closer. And I would say when you walk out of the Eras tour and this song is playing, there's no real better feeling. I'm going with "You're on Your Own, Kid."
My
you 10th round pick.
Good pick.
Yeah, no, I've got one left on my board now.
Yeah, I was hoping I could get that one. I knew it would make it to at the end of 11, but it'll be on my track list. Here's a spoiler: it'll be the last one on my track list.
That was exactly where I was going to have it on my track list as my last song. It's a perfect outro song, I think.
I got a Mole and Dan draft room.
I
Actually,
think Joey already said the order he drafts it in is his track list.
It's his track list, which I don't even know. Well, we're in the 10th round. All right.
I'm gonna be real.
Speaking
I
of,
know what I drafted.
there's a screen that says it, bro. Speaking of closing albums, with the 10th round pick of the Saints for timeout. Saints Block Party. Taylor Swift draft. I select Dear Reader.
Yo,
Oh,
skipping
good closer.
again. Adam is going to be getting some fines from the
Chris was
commissioner.
up.
Oh, skipped Chris.
God dang it!
Wow. The fines will be heavy. That future first is gone.
He's
This is
about
how-
to
this is how our
remove
family
his
gets our wealth right
Patreon
here.
buy-in that Jake pays for him.
You're comping this next month for us both, Adam. We're getting the family plan from here out.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you check the credit card on both their memberships, I'm not so sure it wouldn't be the same one.
These allegations will be dealt with in court. So, Joey, the money run longer.
we need Eric. Get Eric.
So if that's the case, would that make Jake like Father White Wealth then? Is that how that works?
Papa Wealth.
Papa Wealth?
The OG Papa Wealth will be at the Rams game in December. So,
Is he gonna ask me if I want to go to a tour of Skid Row?
Battle? Custody of Chris on a pole match?
He might. We'll see. I'm gonna go with Dorothy as my pick.
Nice pick. Yeah,
That's a great pick.
So
Okay,
Daniel.
That
Then.
one for a few rounds.
I'm torn. There's two tracks. One's a wild card, and one's actually on my board.
Oh, don't take mine, man.
Let's see if
I'm going to take one on my board because I don't want to take two of Adam's wild cards because that would be shitty. I'm going to, with my 10th round pick of the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift draft, I'm going to take question. No, I'm going to take question.
Oh,
great song.
Fucker. That was on my list.
Now my board is clear, so I'm freestyling for my last pick.
I'm vibing now.
You've been vibing, dude.
Life is a vibe.
With my 10th round pick, second to last pick. So I'm going to go with my wild card. We got to see this at the Eras Tour. I'm going to go with Nothing New. And I think there's an argument to be made that Phoebe Bridgers' verse is like one of the best features verses in Taylor's discography. I like it that much. So
you got an all-star feature group, I feel like, you know? I feel like if you look back at your pick, you got a lot of them.
Bon Iver, Haim, and Phoebe Bridgers, all his features. So
cultural impact. I think Ice Spice, definitely takes the
hashtag diversity. You're gonna get all them Gen Zers. Do Gen Z people like Ice Spice?
I don't even know if she's a real person.
No comment.
Is she a plant? She's a plant.
Is she AI?
Okay.
Could be. Yeah. Joey, let's close out this 11th round. Get us going.
We back to me.
2 picks.
We're back to me here.
Yeah.
To close it out.
Yep.
All right. Well, with my second to last pick, we're gonna go with "It's Time to Go."
Oh, nice.
Surprised that one was still on the board, honestly. I think that's a pretty good one there. And then to close my album, much like it closes her banger of an album, Midnight's, give me Dear Reader.
It's off the board, bro.
Off the board.
What? Nope, you didn't mark
it
on the thing.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. That's on there.
Well, what's on the board then? I can't trust the board now.
Whoops.
That changes things.
There's like 5 songs left on the board. This is not good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up, dude. I'm not gonna lie. What's even left? Just because you did that, give me Soon You'll Get Better.
Oh, fucking arsehole.
Did that.
You could thank Adam for that.
I can never hear that song again. Like, you listen to that song at the wrong time of your life one time. Like, I was driving, I was driving back from the hospital after like getting a major surgery, and like that song started playing on like the Spotify shuffle, and I was like crying and pissed off at Spotify. So man, that was
Chris. You didn't help your dad.
No, dude. It's, you always told me it was pick yourself up by the bootstraps, so he's got to drive himself home.
Life lessons.
John.
From Papa Wealth.
Oh man, I'm between 2 right here to close this out.
Tough decision. There's only 3 left on the board.
There's 4 left on the board. So,
all right, I'm good with math. I'm good with
I'm gonna take Would've, Could've, Should've to close mine out. So good John Mayer will not listen to my album.
Dan.
So what have I got left here? Long story short, Epiphany and
Paris.
With my last pick of the Saints Block Party Taylor Swift.
Oh,
there you go.
I've got a sad album.
I think I have a pretty good mix. I'll determine that once I see what I've drafted.
I mean, I got Cruel Summer, Vigilante Shit, and Bejeweled. That should lift the spirits a little bit every now and then.
In the 11th round of the Saints Block Party Podcast Taylor Swift draft, I will draft to close out my.
It was a bad time.
Oh shit, Chris.
I'm trying to find what's left.
It's literally just Paris.
So it's Paris.
No, there should be 2 tracks left. Right?
It should be
Paris
Sweet Nothing. I didn't pick Sweet Nothing.
No, Sweet Nothing's on the board. It's Paris and Glitch are the last 2 tracks.
Paris and Glitch.
Did somebody else pick Sweet Nothing? Because I didn't pick that one.
Yeah, that was a me pick.
Okay.
Oh, that you? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
See, actually,
Can't trust the
father
draft
and
board.
son.
We're gonna need someone out there to keep us honest on track lists.
I'll just go with Paris. Let's just get her done. This is normally like trade back territory, like a
Chris is
Tommy
really
Stevens.
not. He's not a big 7th round pick guy. He's been a little bit bummed about his last couple of
I
picks.
prefer to operate like the Saints.
He's definitely a trade up and be done with it kind of guy.
Yes.
I'm not.
100%.
There's no need to draft
Chris
Tommy
wants
Stevens
to be done
here.
on. Chris wants to be done on day 2. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to in day 3 of the draft.
and
If you're a UDFA, you're not making Chris's team.
No,
He hasn't watched your film.
You're
No.
not.
Chris is
unless you got a decent feature.
And then
Chris would be like Les. Chris is like Les Snead. He's like, fuck them kids and fuck them pigs. I'm just done. First round, second round, I'm out.
No Super Bowl to show though. I mean, it's a shame. It really is.
All right,
For
Jake.
me.
So do I have to pick Glitch? Because there's a couple bonus tracks off of Midnights on different editions that could be listed on here. Can I pick any of those?
I think you're asking too much. You got to go Glitch.
I can't pick Hits Different. I can't pick You're Losing Me. I have to pick Glitch. It doesn't fit me at all. Oh, gosh.
There you go.
There's undrafted free agents that are going to make the team over Glitch, man. Like they're not making it to 75.
You got the double dip. That's the gift and the curse.
It's true. I guess I got to take it, right? I didn't even know.
I'm a little bit more excited. This is the last pick of the draft.
This could be your Brock.
This is Mrs. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant? I don't know. Is it Mr. or Mrs. Irrelevant? We're talking about Taylor Swift. Like we give Glitch like a.
When Taylor listens to this, she's gonna be like, "How's Glitch last one? You fuckers!" Like, what's wrong with you?
It'll get like
if Taylor listens to this, man, to the moon.
I'm gonna just.
You know what you should do, Adam, is actually when you load this, just blast the title something having to do with like Travis Kelce so that she listens to the podcast recap.
That's actually a really good idea.
You know what I'm saying?
Travis
She's
Kelce's
trying to learn the game. She's a new fan trying to learn the game.
Yeah,
true.
Adam,
I like that.
I'd tag like Greg Rosenthal, Cynthia Freeland, anyone who's been on the pod to do with the NFL Network, because we know the NFL want Taylor all involved in everything. So just tag all of them. They might retweet it. Fuck knows.
If Greg retweets this, he might be unemployed by Tuesday. So he's got to be careful here. I don't know.
Okay, can we take Dan Hansis then? Get Dan Hansis to retweet if he's going to be unemployed by Tuesday.
I would rather not even just get the retweet, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, so one account on Twitter done. We're not going to get the retweet from around the NFL pod.
No.
Now Dan Hansis might retweet at a spike.
Shout out friends of the pod around the NFL.
How's everyone feeling about their album, their draft?
Oh, I'm all right.
Excited to see how it turned out.
What I want, look, all I wanted was All Too Well and Cruel Summer. I got them both. I'm ecstatic over that.
Yeah,
it's like getting.
So I took a risk, and I probably could have gotten. I shouldn't have gone Midnights with the first pick because I like Mastermind, yeah. But in general, I should have gone Folklore or Evermore, just knowing the fellow drafters here. I feel like I would have liked to had another Folklore track on mine, maybe.
What do you wish you would have gone first overall instead if it wasn't Midnights? Or sorry, Mastermind.
If it wasn't Midnights, it would have been probably Coney Island, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exile was there in consideration, what else? It probably would have been between those. Oh, and Champagne Problems would have been an option too.
So why
not at number one?
I would have. Lakes would have been my first pick after All Too Well. Like Chris, absolutely fucking what a pick! Like, love that. 100%. And then Coney Island probably would have been my third pick.
Chris, how you feeling about your draft?
Pretty good, honestly. I think the value was there. The only regret is not doubling up on Reputation tracks. Getaway Car, to me, is a classic. So I think it would have been nice to pair that with Don't Blame Me. But other than that, pretty happy overall.
Jake?
I think I had the most fortunate spot in terms of I was able to get, right around that that sixth and seventh pick. Like, you're still getting some great songs in there, as opposed, and then I feel like being able to get 2 big hitters, I was able to, I have a lot of tracks I really like. I got a good representation of all the, I've got 3 from Folklore, 4 from Evermore, 2 from Midnights, Because You Make Me Take Glitch. And then I got both the songs I brought to the table, which is good. So looking at it, I think there's a couple, like, wish I could have got My Tears Ricochet, wish I could have got Tolerate It.
Oh, yeah, My Tears Ricochet was another one too.
Who got My Tears Ricochet?
I did. 3rd round.
Yeah.
Damn, such a good song.
That I was shocked by the Lakes going as early as it did, but like looking,
I wasn't. I love that
it's
song.
one of those ones that, like, when you hear it, you don't know if everyone else loves it as much as you love it. Like, you're like, oh man, it felt like mine.
Yeah.
It felt like a song that, like, oh, no one else likes this song as much as me.
It's such a clever song.
Personal.
Lyrically, it's so clever as well.
Yeah.
The way you talked about the great English poet writers, and then talked about Wordsworth and what are my words? It's just so clever the way she does it. So clever.
Go ahead.
I think I may or may not. We'll have to check the tape on this. But the Soldier Field All 22 does suck, so you won't be able to see me on there.
It's awful.
I may or may not have actually shed some tears when that was the bonus track. I may or may not have shed tears. Probably did. We can't check the tape, but like that, especially hearing the piano version, it made me go back listen to like the Long Pond version. And I was like, that's one of those songs that when you hear it with just stripped down to just the piano and her just
beautiful.
singing it, if there's any songs that are included on like the Eras tour movie that are like recorded from like secret song from other places, I hope it's that one, because that's one I wish I could share with the rest of the world, not just some shitty TikTok video of somebody holding their camera up.
And I regrettably, I think it's just 3 dates at SoFi on the movie.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah, it's SoFi. The only regret I have is, and I didn't think it was going to happen, I was going in hoping that I was going to get the 1-2 with like Ivy and Exile, and I just knew it. I just knew there wasn't a chance in this group. But I got Ivy in August, which is great. This is fun. I want people who watch this or listen to this, like, there's a big thing right now about like, oh, like, let's make Taylor Swift like content and things like that, and just like let's make like a TikTok about it. Like, nah, man, like we're not doing like dance videos for clicks and like this shit.
Not yet.
Like this shit. There was nothing. Like
whole ass draft board, man.
Yeah, all of it. This was real.
I've literally got all of my wild cards on here as well. That I was potentially
what time is it, Dan? What time is it there? Like 2
a.m. It's 20 to 2. I'm good. I've got some Bud Lights that keeps me going. My obvious one I was going to take was London Boy, but I knew you'd know I'd pick it. So I was like, what's the fucking point of putting that in? Because you knew I'd pick it.
I was surprised not to see that one on there.
No.
If she plays that, she's going to play that in London. And I have to be there when she plays it, right front and centre, looking my best. Just because I'll leave Nick for her. Like if she says to me, "You're my London boy," I'm gone. I'll be like, "See you later."
Sir, this is a podcast.
Adam, cut the pod. Cut the pod. Technical difficulty.
If you had thrown London Boy in there, I might have drafted it as a reach just for the content of Dan reacting to not having it.
No, the best fuck you the best fuck you of the draft was Joey drafting Soon You'll Get Better, because I literally put that on the pool for
that's
my
why I did it. Oh, that's my now I'm a dick. Now I'm a dickhead. But I mean, put the right names next to the right track. Put the right names right to the next track.
This is true.
I mean, if you did your job, that wouldn't have happened. So I'm not so sorry.
I was surprised that the wild cards went so late for people. Like, I was straight in. It's like these are the 2 wild cards I want. I'm getting them in my first 2 picks.
Bro, all too well was not falling past like maybe 3 or 4. Like it just wasn't.
I couldn't believe it was there. I was just like, oh my god. I was like, I had a chubby on that it was still there. I was just like, I can't believe it's still there.
Thank all of y'all for joining and getting this together. Us figuring out time, scheduling, getting this done. It's done. Saints Block Party Podcast, Taylor Swift Draft is done. Now, please go and create your track list of the order you want your album to be. We're going to put this on social media for people to vote of what the best Saints Block Party podcast Taylor Swift draft album is. Love y'all guys. Thanks for coming on.
Out.
We're done.
Peace.